Talk about something we haven't seen in a while, maybe even forever. Deal price drops, low multiple opportunities on businesses for sale, online businesses for sale at that. This is an email I got yesterday from Website Closers, and I think I got one of these last week. I just didn't open it up and take a look at it, and damn, it seems like for the last 5 years, basically the time period that I've been following the acquisitions world in the online business space very closely, prices have just gone up, up, and up. Very rarely do you actually see business listing prices getting reduced like we got in this email here. So I wanted to check this out, see the businesses that are experiencing price reduction. So we got this email from Website Closers here. Their weekend deals. We've got a direct-to-consumer e-commerce brand selling t-shirts and accessories, cause-based marketing, helping dogs in need, growing year over year, focused on Facebook marketing. Asking $600,000 on $296,000 in earnings. So a little bit of rounding, but that is a 2.0 multiplier. At least with a little bit of rounding it is, I mean. And then this e-commerce brand focused on European-inspired lighting and decor with a $410 average order value. I think I've looked at this one before. Both of these, to me, seem like they're in pretty healthy markets. Well, obviously they are because they're churning out pretty good revenue. 1.1 million and 1.5 million. But I know the pets market is huge, and the lighting kind of home decor market, more broadly speaking, is something that I have experience in, and I do own a business in that space. So I know that's a very big and can be very lucrative market. Let's open these listings up here and see what we got. We'll start with the direct-to-consumer e-commerce brand selling t-shirts or something here. And I'm going to read this kind of word for word, and then I'll start kind of pulling out chunks because these Website Closers teasers are very long. This one, Website Closers presents a thriving e-commerce brand in the dog and puppy apparel market. The objective of the company and its community is to help dog shelters around the world with providing a percentage of profits to every purchase made. Cause marketing initiatives help consumers decide between one brand and another, and also help animals, the environment, and other social initiatives. This brand focuses on high-quality t-shirts with some additional products in the range, including jewelry and dog toys. Major draws for this company are its philanthropic focus and high margins. The t-shirts have branding on the neck and label and are personalized. A thank you card is included with every order. The company holds no stock, so it's all drop shipped. And the business is evergreen, year-round sales. Adding new t-shirts is a simple but highly effective start. Each of the designs the brand has been a success with three popular. Okay, so this business is selling dog clothes with pre-designed brands, and pre-designed templates or pre-designed clothing that they're selling. In other words, it's not custom. That's what I was kind of trying to flesh out of the teaser. Is it custom? When was this business started? It was started in 2019. And oh, hey, we got some extra details down here. I kind of thought that was the end of it, where we got to the owner works just 2 to 3 hours a week. But they've got a Chinese supplier that they worked with for 2 years. He owns a factory. The supplier does. I'm guessing the business owner does not. The company's marketing tactics are elementary. They focus on cold and warm targeting. The ads are broad and do not include interest targeting. They also outsource email marketing. I don't know if I would call this elementary. Talk about cold and warm targeting. And they've somehow gotten where's the number? $1.1 million in sales. I don't know if I would call this elementary at all. And the ads are broad and do not include interest targeting. To me, that reads this person is very experienced with advertising. And they've found a good niche and they've got a good offer. As someone who runs a lot of ads myself at a very high budget on a daily, monthly, and annual basis, I don't use much interest targeting at all. Like, my ads are broad as fuck. Millions and millions, tens of millions of people in them. So yeah, I don't know if this is good or bad, but as a successful business, as successful as the business has been, has not tapped into influencer marketing, affiliate relationship, Pinterest, TikTok, or Google Ads. Those could be big opportunities, particularly the TikTok. I don't know about Google Ads for this business, but for a pet business, I do see TikTok as being a bigger channel, particularly where you're sharing kind of social content. So it kind of matters. It matters like what style of ad they're taking, but usually something that works well on Facebook, that offer will also work well on TikTok, particularly if the ads are running across all of the Facebook Meta platform, which is going to include Instagram. So if it's successful on all of that, and if they're getting $1.1 million in sales, I would assume that they are. Usually that ad style pretty much just is copy and paste into TikTok social media. So yeah, TikTok, you could almost guarantee a win from. Google Ads can be finicky. I've had things that work well on Google Ads and kind of flop pretty hard on social and vice versa. So yeah, this business now, they're asking $600,000 for the $296,000 multiple. The one thing that I have to ask and wonder on this is, why hasn't it sold yet? And I forget what the prior multiple was. And it could be, and I think from my perspective would be that this business doesn't have much of a brand. I always want to see businesses that have brands, but if they're just selling everything based on advertising, that's only as good as your advertising pool is. That's only as good as the competition in the market. If somebody else starts up a business just like this and starts running ads in the same place as you are, then your business can subsequently be cut in half or more, depending on how aggressive they are with their ad spend, right? So if it just comes into this competition of, hey, how much am I going to spend on ad spend versus my competitors, you're in a very tough spot with what is essentially a Facebook e-commerce brand here. Now, what would make this deal great? So let's talk about that. You do have $1.1 million in revenue here. You are cash flowing $296,000. What I would be looking for to see something very good from this is a lot of engagement from these 61,000 loyal subscribers that are informed. That would be one of the things that I would be looking for, is probably substantial engagement and then opportunity to grow this on another advertising platform. High engagement is something that would be tough to compete with. The other thing is possibly another supplier relationship, so that way you're not so locked into that one supplier. Those factors could make this a good business to own. Maybe there's something else that we're not realizing here. Obviously, time in business is one big factor. It's been around at this point 3 to 4 years. I'd like to see it a little bit older than that, but possibly this is a good opportunity here. I don't think it's a good opportunity for me because I'm not looking to get into the e-commerce direct-to-consumer pets market, but this could be a good business for someone, so I will put the link in the description below this video. And then finally, we've got this e-commerce brand focused on European-inspired lighting. $410 average order value, strong social media following, 55,000 monthly visitors, okay? We'll start off with the first paragraph again. Website Closers presents an e-commerce brand. It's almost kind of funny how they start off with that same wording. Presents an e-commerce brand that is focused on European-inspired lighting decor, lifting interior architecture with modern, mid-modern, and minimal light designs. A review of their offers shows a broad swath of categories served by this company, including wall lights, ceiling lights, pendants, table and floor lamps, as well as other highly customizable lighting solutions with a European flair. Highly evergreen industry. Interior lighting and design enjoys strong sales. Yes, okay. Let's just see how they're acquiring customers and where their manufacturing comes from. Their manufacturer also conducts quality controls. It's drop shipped. Are these custom or what? A 3-tier marketing plan. At the top of the sales funnel, they run pay-per-click ads on sites such as Google, Facebook, and Pinterest to drive organic traffic. They have vibrant social media. The bottom of the sales funnel includes email and SMS. Okay, so they've really put a lot of effort into marketing it. Current ownership has 6 full-time and 4 part-time employees who handle daily tasks, including an operations manager. Where's custom? Okay, so it seems like they're doing customizable. Let's talk about why this business is being reduced in price here. And to me, reading between the lines of this business, I see a few things. Number one, they're already exploiting basically every marketing channel. So even if you're a professional marketer coming into this, you really don't have much that you can improve on. They're doing a lot of things, and clearly whoever's behind this is a very high-level marketer. And then current ownership has 6 full-time and 4 part-time employees who handle daily tasks, including an operations manager, product lister, web developer, video editor, and ad manager. So there's more going on to this business with 9 employees behind it than there is our direct-to-consumer pets product business. There's a lot of moving parts going on here, and I don't necessarily know why that is. I'd be very curious to know why they have so many moving parts behind this business. All right, possibly that isn't one reason. The other reason that I see behind it, and this really concerns me, is that this product is probably very tightly tied to one manufacturer, right? Like, it is a lot easier to get dog clothing produced from another manufacturer than it is to get these lights produced from somewhere else. You probably only have one source for these lights. Dog clothing that's print on demand, there's probably multiple sources that are out there in the market for that. And if not, with the volume that you have of that, you could get another company that's in the print on demand space to accommodate your dog clothing. Whereas lighting manufacturing is going to be very difficult. And then there's shipping. Gosh, shipping is a tough one with these customized lights because A, they're big and bulky, so they're going to be heavy and expensive to ship. Not only that, but then you have the worry about, you have 2 other worries. You have the worry of it getting damaged in transit. And then you also have the installation factor and damage during installation or people not knowing how to install it. Or damaging it during installation and thinking it's defective or faulty. Yeah, the further I kind of jump into this or think about this lighting, the less I really like it here. There's a lot of moving parts. You're limited on your suppliers. You have risk that comes from shipping. Yeah, I mean, this initially going into this, looking at these 2 businesses, when I first started recording, I was thinking, okay, well, I'm going to like this lighting project a lot more than I'm going to like the direct-to-consumer pets brand. But having to choose between the 2 of these, and I guess I'll back up here and say that this is largely because of my experience in the home decor, home improvement, broader-based home market. I know that this can be a very lucrative, big market. But considering the factors of what makes a successful e-commerce business, I would go with the direct-to-consumer pets product brand here. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful and insightful, guys. This shows a lot of what I think about when I'm looking at online businesses to acquire. If you found this video helpful and insightful, do me a sweet one. You know the drill. Hit the like and subscribe button. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'm signing off on this video.